Hello everyone, welcome back to Crypto Gains for another video. In this video, I'm going to give you my 2027 price prediction on Cardano, ADA. And it's mad because we're talking 5 years from now, and it's really hard to try and predict what price a coin could be sitting on in 5 years from now. So I'm going to just go through some information, show you what I see. And, you know, if you think it's interesting, drop that like, give me a subscribe if you're new watching. Before I go any further on this, I need to let you know I'm not a financial advisor. These are my personal opinions on the market. Please do your own research before you invest your money. You can look back and see how a coin has been performing in the past and kind of get a glimpse of how coins can go in the future. Most people will probably look at price action, what it was back then, and then, you know, say, well, in 5 years' time, it's going to do this because it done this. Well, I need a bit more information than that. And I want to use the addresses, the wallets that have been created, how much has been existed back then to what there is now. Because if you look back at 2018, right, just before this massive rally, 2017, 2018, the highest that I can see right now is around 15,000 addresses. If you look on the screen, you can see it says 15,271 addresses. And the price of ADA at that time of 15,000 addresses was around 48 cents. Now, and that was December 2017, right? Shortly after that, the price increased, and then obviously the addresses decided to decrease because people were selling off when it got obviously higher, and that explains how the addresses decreased, because people are selling off, taking profits. If you go from 2017 or 2018 right forward to where we are today-ish, or where we was or where we have been, 2017, 18, 19, 20, 21, it's almost like 5 years. Depending on how you want to, you know, date it and timestamp it. But over here, again, it doesn't matter where you go from, whether it's August or September. You can go further on if you want. Where's this? Let me go over here. Look, October, November. In November, there was 228,000 addresses. So, you know, what is that? That's because, you know, times 10 would be 150,000 addresses. So you're talking almost 15 times more addresses than there was 5 years before. So I have to believe that there's going to be more people coming in onto Cardano blockchain, you know, using the Cardano ecosystem, building loads of new dApps and everything else in 5 years' time, which means there will be more addresses created. So, you know, if there was, and you know, going off of this, roughly 10, even if I call it 12 times more addresses. If you want to be precise, I can do this. I can take 228,239. Again, because, you know, you can't just use the price. 228,239? Was that right? Something like that. Divided by what we saw back here. The address, you know, try and get it at the high. Where was this? The highest point of the address. 15,271. I want to see how much more addresses there were. 15,271. This is just going to give us a rough guide as to what kind of prices we could see. That was a 14.9x gain on the addresses, meaning 14 times more, or 15, almost 15 times more addresses were created over the 5 years. So on that basis, you know, where was we? I went from here. I didn't even go from the top of the price. Again, some people may go from the top of the, you know, the top of the price of what it hit before, but that's not going to be accurate. You want to get something that's, you know, still high in price, something like this, but also shows something more relevant, like the addresses, the people that are using the blockchain, and you know, addresses that have been created. 220. I think I had 228,000 before, didn't I? Where's it gone? Here we go. 228,239. The price was $1.84. So I have to believe myself, in 5 years' time, it could potentially be 15 times that, or there could be potentially 15 times more addresses, which technically speaking could also do 15 times the price. Because if in, you know, the space of 5 years it went to 228,000 addresses and the price hit $1.84, I have to believe that it could do 15 times the price. More so, or actually, there's a few ways we can do this, right? So I'm going to take times the 228,000 addresses by 15, right? Just to see how much more people will be involved. 329, I think that's what it was. Times that by 15, you're going to have roughly 3.4 million wallets being used on the Cardano chain for whatever it is, NFTs, DeFi, whatever it is. You're going to see a lot more wallet addresses come in, and we can look in the future in 5 years from now. We can look into the future in 2027, come back to this video and see if I was near enough close by, just doing a rough estimate on, the addresses and the price. If it was $1.84 back then, meaning where we are now, what would it be like if we did 14 times it by 14.9 in the future? We could potentially be looking at a $27 price for Cardano. Now, is that realistic? Because you'd be looking at $1 trillion market cap, essentially. I mean, take a look at this. The market cap right now is a 24, almost 25 billion market cap, and it's sitting here, 73 cents. So here's how you can work out what kind of market cap it would be at as well, to also see if it's realistic. So we do 0.73. Times this by, and this is British pounds, obviously, dollars, 0.739. Times it by, no, I needed to get the price of what I said it would be in the future. Hold on a minute, which I've lost. Hold on, £27.41, that's it. So £27, you'll understand why I'm doing it like this. 41 pence divided by the price of what it is today, 0.739, right? Because that's going to give me an X gain, how much X gain it will be to go there, which is 37X gain. Now I know that it's 37X gain. What does that do to the market cap? Because this, you have to have a realistic market cap. If it's hundreds of trillions, well, how's that money getting into Cardano in the first place? So let's have a look. Times the market cap of Cardano today by 37, you'd be looking at, is that close to $1 trillion? So you got a million here, a billion here. You'd be looking at a 925 billion, almost a 1 trillion market cap. Now, I believe Cardano will one day reach $1 trillion market cap. So this is a very realistic figure. If it happened in 5 years, that's the kind of market cap you'd be looking at. You'd be looking at a price of £27.41, which in dollars, I'll show you straight away. £27.41 is about $35 price. Many people have been calling a $35 price for Cardano anyway. So, if you've been calling that, you're close to $1 trillion market cap, and that's what we're talking about right here. 5 years? Could be doable. Guys, I'm going to come back to this video and then we can see how spot on it was. And if it was, then, maybe we can use something like this in the future for trying to work out estimate prices of what prices could be in the future. Guys, if you liked it, please drop that like. Give me a subscribe if you're watching. If you want to become a patron, I've got 7 tiers. Take your pick. I recommend my exclusive VIP partner tier. Let me find it, this one here. It unlocks all my posts you can see when I'm buying. Always coughing. When I'm selling, when I'm staking, when I'm IDOing, whatever I'm doing, you can see it all in here. You don't miss nothing, okay? If you want a little bit more, I've got my CEO tier. It's the next one above. It gives you access to my VIP Telegram group where I talk to you way before I buy, way before I sell, way before I do anything. All in this group here. We've got high crypto profile users, big money that know how to make money in this crypto space, so don't miss it out. But yeah, guys, thank you for watching, and I look forward to seeing you in my next video. Cheers.